Good morning, yogis. My name is Kassandra. This is a 10-minute morning yoga practice, a little bit of strength, a little bit of stretch. I'm not using any props for this class, but if you have blocks, you can always place them somewhere close by to the top of the mat in case you need them. So we are going to begin lying down on our backs in reclined butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together to touch, and let your knees fall open. If this is too much for your hips first thing in the morning, which is totally normal, you can always just keep your feet flat on the floor and your knees falling in towards one another. So just choosing the pose that feels the best for you. And you might keep your arms along the sides of your body, or if you'd like to stretch into your shoulders and upper back just a little bit, you can extend and reach your arms up overhead. Taking a few cleansing breaths. And I like to use these first few moments on the mat to really thank myself. So thank yourself at home for making the time in the morning to do a little bit of yoga. And hopefully this is something you can start to do every single day. 10 minutes is all you need. So take 3 more big belly breaths, feeling your abdomen expand on the inhale and soften back down on the exhale. Just melting away any tension. And sliding your legs out in front of you, reach your arms up overhead, big stretch from your fingertips down to your toes, lengthen out. And let's pull our right knee in towards the belly, give it a big squeeze here. So trying to draw your thigh towards your chest, maybe swaying a little bit side to side, getting into the hip flexors, and we'll carry this over into a twist. So cross your knee over towards the left side of your mat, reach your right arm out to the side and see if you can push and get your right shoulder blade to stay in contact with the floor. So I love to do spinal twists in the morning. It should feel really yummy. And these morning practices are also a good opportunity for you to set the tone for the day. So what is your intention for the day ahead? What is one word you want to keep in mind? Bring your knee all the way back to center, a little bit of strength here. Hold on to the thighs. You curl head and shoulders off the floor. Push your lower back down into the mat and see if you can float that left leg just a few inches off the mat. Reach your arms out in front of you. Feel your core and your abdominals engage. And as you exhale, just switch the legs. Left knee in, right leg out. 2 more here. Exhale, reach. Last one, left knee in, right leg out. Squeeze, lift up a little higher. Hold on to your left knee and relax all the way back down to the floor. So recline knee to chest on the second side. Maybe sway a little bit side to side. And we'll carry it over into a twist. So this time left knee crosses over towards the right. Try to stack one hip over the other and reach your left arm out to the side. You might close your eyes here. So an intention for the day is very simple. I usually do a 1-word intention. Try to keep your breath going all the way down to your low belly, even though we're compressing this area slightly with our twist. Let's come all the way back to center. Keep your knee in towards your chest and see if you can lift up, curling in. And now activate as you lift and float your right foot up just a few inches off the floor. Reach your arms towards your heels and let's switch the legs. Pull the navel down. Switch again, stay up nice and lifted. Switch one last time, lift both shoulder blades off the floor. Now stay lifted, bring both knees in towards you and release down. Feet flat to the floor, knees are bent, bridge pose. As you inhale, squeeze into your glutes, lift your hips up. Exhale, lower down 2 more like this. Inhale, push into your heels, push into your arms, lift. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, squeeze at the top before lowering all the way down. And we're just gonna rock all the way up, finding our downward facing dog. So you can cross at the ankles, hands are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart as you lift all the way up and back. And try to relax your neck, relax your head, paddle your feet. Make any movements here that feel good for your hamstrings, for your arms. And let's walk our feet forward to the top of the mat. Bend both knees generously and bring your big toes together to touch, heels apart, into your chair pose. Hips come low, arms extend up overhead. So try to reach your tailbone down, draw your navel in. Stay low in this chair as you interlace your fingers behind your lower back, roll the shoulders back, and then straighten your legs a little bit as you reach your knuckles up and over. And especially in the morning, hamstrings are probably tight, so feel free to keep a bend in it. It's morning for me too. My hamstrings are tight, so I'm really not straightening very much. Cleansing breaths. Stay strong through your legs. Stay in this fold. Just let your fingertips come down to the floor and step your left leg all the way back, left foot back. Runner's lunge. Let your hips press forward and down, open through your chest. Might feel good just to rock a little bit back and forth. And into that wide pyramid pose, straighten that front leg as you fold. So again, if you have blocks at home, you can always place them underneath your palms. Trying to target all areas here of our body so that we're well equipped to meet the day. Start to bend into that front knee, palms flat to the mat. Inhale to your plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, cobra, open through your chest. Exhale to release, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back. And just notice maybe there's a little bit more wiggle room in your second downward dog. Spread your fingertips wide. And we'll come into our chair pose at the top of the mat again. So walk your feet forward. Bend your knees once you're there. Big toes together, heels apart. Let your hips sink down nice and low and put most of your body weight in your heels as opposed to in the balls of your feet. So a deep squat, strengthen through your legs. And let's interlace our fingers the more unusual way. So your other thumb on top, roll your shoulders back, and then dive forward and down. And it might feel good even to take a cleansing breath here. So in through the nose and out the mouth with a sigh. Hands come down to the floor, runner's lunge, step the right foot back. Trying to get your left knee to align over your ankle, and you might rock back and forth a little bit. Trying to energize for the day. Let's find that hamstring stretch, straighten that front leg, pushing into your back heel, folding in a little deeper. Let go of tension in your neck and shoulders. Bend into your front knee, inhaling to plank pose. Exhale all the way down to your belly, strong core. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push all the way back and stretch it out. Let's take another cleansing breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. Inhale. And bring the knees down to the mat. And just sit cross-legged, spine nice and tall. Just a little twist here. You can bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand back behind you, open up. Reach the crown of your head up. And release, switch sides, right hand to your opposite knee. Try to minimize any rounding or contracting through your spine. All the way back to center. Roll the shoulders back. And you might bring your palms together at the front of the heart. Close your eyes. Before we close this practice and go on with the rest of our day, find your one-word intention. What is the one word that represents how you want to feel today? Feel this word land in your heart. And we'll set this intention and close our practice with the chant of Om one time. We inhale to chant, big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this morning yoga practice with me. Some strength, some stretch. I hope it gives you a boost of energy. Please let me know what your word of the day was. Leave a comment down below. It's a great way for me to connect with you. And I do encourage you, try to do this every single day if you can. I have so many 10-minute morning yoga classes here on YouTube, so there's no excuse. The playlist to that is down below in the description box. I'll also post it in the comments. And I have even more of these also on my mobile app if you would like to check those out as well. All the links that you need down below. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll be practicing again with you tomorrow morning. Namaste.